going on, guys? Welcome back to another YouTube video. It is your main boy, Cringeocle the Beast here, and right now we're doing another amazing YouTube video. Looks like a cat sleeping back there. Sorry about the mess in the room. I'm doing this in my grandparents' room because, you know, there's people out there. I just want some privacy, one-on-one with y'all. And actually, before we even get into the main part of the video, I just want to let you guys know that I actually got a tripod. If you guys noticed that the camera's higher, usually it's down lower. But right now, I actually got a tripod. It just came in today. I was actually going to do this video earlier, but I was like, my tripod's coming, so I might as well do the video when my tripod comes, get the better quality. We're going to edit it. It's going to be lit. So let's get right into the video. Let's get it. Alright, so this video is basically going to be about my tackle bag. So, basically, I'm going to be going trout fishing in North Carolina. No, South Carolina, actually. We're going to be going to South Carolina to go trout fishing. And, you know, this bag is going to be very important. We got some trout fishing gear in here, some bluegill gear, a lot of mostly bass gear. But we're going to be bringing this whole bag, and I want to show you guys everything that's in it. So, basically, in this top pouch here, this is where I usually keep, like, water bottles, like, snacks and stuff when I go hiking and stuff. But there's nothing in here right now. All my fishing gear is in all the other areas. So basically in here, this is the main pouch with all my cases in here. Boom. So this one's not even close to being filled. As you guys see, I just got this, guys. So you know, I still have ways to go. But I'm gonna show you guys all these up close. So right now we're gonna start with no, we'll start with the jigs. How about that? So here is a little finesse jig. It is black and blue, has a little weed guard on it, as you guys see, and it looks freaking phenomenal in my opinion. So there's the black and blue finesse jig, and this is I think a football jig is what they call this one. I have 2 jigs in this box. And this one, I actually kind of I'm feeling like I should trim the skirt just a little bit. Let me know your opinion on it. But, you know, also has the weed guard and a way bigger hook. And this one actually has a rattle on it. Right here, this little thing right here, this is a rattle. I don't know if you guys can hear that. But that is a nice little rattle on there. Next, I actually have another bait actually attached to my fishing rod, which I'll probably show last. That's usually in this box. And that'll be like, you know, that'll be the last one. I'll just say it right now. It's a chatterbait. It's attached to my fishing rod. You know, I was doing some bass fishing without a chatterbait. This is actually a spinner bait. A nice little spinner bait. Has 2 little blades. You know, slide around. You know, chatterbait. That's what's really too special about the spinner bait. Put that back in there. And here's some of the cool stuff right here. I actually just got these. Here are some little, oh shoot, the camera, I'll put in the thing right here, but my camera's over here. Okay, so, this is a little, grub thing. I don't know what they call these, but, you know, it has feathers. It's not really, like, maybe it's a fly? Is that what they call them? I don't know. But it is here, and it has some feathers, and it has a little hook. And this is for trout fishing, which I'm going to be doing in South Carolina, so I'm most likely going to pull this guy out. And leave in the comments below, how do you work this thing? I've been watching some trout fishing videos, and I need to know. And I also have 2 of them. Alright, so let's get into... No, we'll go into these guys. Right here. Alright, so... Here is a gold little crankbait with a red eye, and I feel like this thing's gonna be the absolute juice. Like, you know, it's small, it's perfect size. I also have another crankbait in here. I also have a lot of crankbaits, just not all of them are in this box particularly. I'm gonna start putting more crankbaits in this box. But here's a gold little crankbait, dude. Doesn't this guy look like he's a juice, dude? Don't you want to throw this dude? Like, look at it. Like, this thing is just amazing in my opinion. And I really just, I don't know if I'm gonna use it for trout fishing. I'm definitely going to be using it for bass fishing, though. I know this thing will catch some monster bass. And here's Ashley. I'm actually really glad I got this crankbait. This is my first shad imitation crankbait. Usually, no, I don't really mean, I guess I have one. I don't know. Actually, you guys will see all my crankbaits. This is I think it's called a square bill. Correct me if no. I don't know. There's different types of there's shallow diving, deep diving. You know. Correct me if I'm wrong. This might be a square bill, but it is a shad colored crankbait. I think it has a rattle. Ooh, it has a rattle. This one has a rattle too. They both have rattles, and they both chill right next to each other. And this is like. These things are going to be guaranteed use for trout fishing. I have 4 of them, so get ready for this. You know, the famous Rooster Tail inline spinner. Here's a pink one. These things are going to be the juice when they come to trout fishing. My dog is walking around back there. It's going to be a long video, guys, so stay tuned. Here's another spinnerbait. Not spinnerbait, Rooster Tail. Looking nice there. So basically this one I would think would the first one, the pink one, would imitate like a pink worm, and this one would imitate like a shad. And these two are supposed to me imitate crawfish. These next two. That one, and then this one is special to me. I actually caught my first smallmouth bass on this. On this one. The first time I went to the mountains in North Carolina, which really wasn't that long ago. It was like maybe a month ago. And that is everything in this box. First box is complete. I have one more. And this one has, you know, the juice. So let me show you guys. We'll start off with the jerkbaits. Might as well. Actually, no, we'll start off with frogs. Because I don't want to unhook them. So basically, here's a frog. Yellow bodied. Really the top doesn't matter because the bass aren't going to see it. But here's a frog. And I have 3 frogs actually. Here's another frog. This one has a white body on it. Once again, top does not matter. And here's another frog. I actually got this at Bass Pro. And this thing was more expensive than both of these. And look at like just look at this. Like if you're gonna pick, which one would you throw? But I'm gonna pick this one. This one looks way more high quality. It was like $3, and this one was like $6. Come on now. Come on, Bass Pro. Taxing. The noise right there, that's actually a bird. There's a parakeet right there. One day I'll show you guys all the pets in my house. If you guys want me to make that video, leave in the comments below. Alright, so now we're gonna go. Yeah, we'll go with the jerkbaits. Alright, so here's a little, I don't know, mackerel or some type of jerkbait. You know, I just got it. You know, I got it in my box. If I need to pull it out, I got it. There's a jerkbait. I also have a little gold black colored jerkbait here. Dude, the reason why I have all these jerkbaits, and they're all made by Lunker Hunt. And here's some other ones too. Well, one other one. They're all made by Lunker Hunt. Is because at Dick's Sporting Goods they had like 10 baits for like $15 or something, and that's a freaking deal in the clearance section. So like a bunch of both of these frogs were in it. Both of these frogs, one of my poppers and 2 of my crankbaits were in there. Alright, so we're gonna get into the crankbaits. Also, Lunker Hunt. Everything Lunker Hunt in here, I got for extremely cheap. Ooh. Drop that. There it is. As you see, Lunker Hunt, the L and the H right there. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it is Lunker Hunt. Believe me, it's a chartreuse crankbait. And this guy, I really got it because I know a lot of people tell me that it is the juice in the spring. And these are for sure square bills, because they said on the package. I'm pretty sure the other one was a square bill too. Yeah, these are for sure square bills. Look at that, you see the square? Okay, so this is a little red one. This also imitates like a crawfish. Who knows? I might throw this. I'm not really fishing for the smallies. I'm fishing for the trout out there. I might throw that. And I have actually a little lipless crankbait. And I want to get more lipless crankbaits because I know people say some people like lipless more than regular crankbaits. Like square bills and stuff like that. But here as a little crankbait, a little lipless. And they all fit in one little slot here. And then Alright, let's get into these guys. These guys are the absolute juice. Alright, so here is a popper. And you guys probably remember this from the mystery tackle box video. Also, forgot to mention, some of the stuff is from the mystery tackle box. Didn't get around to posting that. I just wanted to upload. I wanted to like put everything in this video. So some of the stuff like from this box, like the little fly things, those came from mystery tackle box. So here's a little popper. You guys probably remember this from mystery tackle box. There's a little rattle in this. Go check out the mystery tackle box video, by the way. And leave in the comment below if you guys want me to make another mystery tackle box video. Here's another popper. And I know this video is going to be long. It's probably going to be like a 30-minute video. And, I mean, I can edit some parts out. But, like, it's still going to be a long video anyway. Because, you know, I get a lot of tackle. And, you know, every time I'm surfing the YouTube, I want to, you know, see, like, these major YouTubers show, like, their main tackle. Like, what they carry with them. You know, just go through legit everything. Like, so I know, so I get some knowledge. Here's another popper here. As you guys see. Also, Lunker Hunt. Got this guy on discount. That was the popper I was talking about. Alright. Oh yeah, this is a hula popper. This guy, this thing's crazy. I forgot to mention it. I was just talking to you guys. Alright. That whole box is done. It's really not going to be that long, I don't think. That's literally all my hard base right there. Bird, be quiet. I'm making a video. Okay, so, you know what? We're going to skip straight to the bobbers. I actually have 6 bobbers, all in, you know, these 3 of them. Actually, I only have 5. I did have 6 until one, actually, I should make this a story time or something. But I'll just tell you guys, a catfish took my rod into the water, and it's brought it down, dude. There's 40-pound catfish at the place. Dude, I just need to get a GoPro so I can record more fishing. Because with my iPhone, I cannot record fishing because, you know, it's not waterproof. I mean, maybe it is water resistant to iPhone 7, but I don't want to test it, and I don't want to bring it in and, like, have it drop. So I want to get a GoPro, probably, like, a Hero 4 or something. We'll see. Maybe for my birthday or Christmas. But here is some trout bait. And I heard this stuff is absolute juice. I'm like gonna throw this. Like, the things I'm gonna throw when I go fishing is gonna be the rooster tail and this, and I also have some more trout bait in here. And I don't know if I'm gonna put this stuff on, but I got it. This stuff is actually not mine. No, that's old stuff that I had in the tackle box. I don't know if you guys remember when I first came back onto the YouTube channel in the North Carolina video. I had a bunch of YouTube ideas, and you guys saw the big tackle box. I'm no longer using that tackle box, but there was stuff already in it when I first came out here, and that power bait was one of the things that was in it. Shh. Alright, so let's get into what we got here. So we got some split shot weights. Also need some bullet weights. That's one thing that I keep forgetting to grab whenever I go to Walmart or any of these tackle stores. Big sporting goods. I was literally just at Bass Pro Shops the other day, like last weekend, and I should have grabbed stuff. I really didn't grab anything. What I need to do is a fillet knife, and I actually might do a catch and cook. I might, and don't take my word on it. I'm not going to be recording the catch the fish, just cooking it, because, you know, I don't want to, once again, I already explained it. Here are a bunch of hooks. I'm not going to show you guys all my hooks, just know that there's hooks. If I show you guys all my hooks, actually, this one's clear, so you guys can just get a good look. You know, some, Ned rig raids, some jig heads, and, you know, little hooks, several hooks. And worm hooks and stuff is in here too. So hooks are all down in there, and I keep those in I keep the trout stuff, the trout bait, the power bait and stuff, and my all my terminal tackle in my front 2 pouches. And now we're gonna get into cooler. This is probably my favorite part of my bag, and this is the soft plastics. So we actually just got this today, and these are some little grubs. I actually got this for trout fishing, and they look like that on the back. Doesn't it look pretty cool? By Big Bite Baits. I like this brand. And then here are, I'm definitely gonna be throwing these on a trailer. I wanted to throw them on a trailer, but I chose another bait. Exo Swims also came in an earlier mystery tackle box before I even started doing my YouTube channel again. But here are some Riot baits, Riot crawls. Have 2 pairs of Riot baits in here. I don't see them, but they're definitely in here. Yeah, there they are. But Riot crawls, here are some stuff that I'm most likely gonna be using. Probably gonna be trying these first before I try the salmon eggs. This is like a definite. These are some trout worms. I was gonna get the power bait trout worms, but them boys is like $4. These were 99 cents. Balling on a budget, so we got these ones. All right, in here we have some petal tail minnows. Might be throwing these. Anything like a little small, like small stuff. Like I'm not gonna be throwing. Like of course I'm not gonna be putting on the stuff on the Texas rig, and going trout fishing. No, I'm not bass fishing, guys. So little stuff like this I might be throwing on. Probably not gonna throw on those though. Here's the Sakoshi bug. Actually have not. I don't know why I haven't fished with this thing yet. I want to get back to Illinois and fish with this thing, dude. I heard, dude, this thing was super popular in the summer, dude. It's still popular now, and it's super stretchable, and you've got the weights for it and stuff. But that's a Sakoshi bug. Here's some more big bite baits. Some paddle tail worms or something. These things are crazy insane. I don't even know if I'm ever gonna. Well, I'm gonna use everything eventually, but these things are killer. If you guys ever got these are these little shad. Yeah, they're little shad with little hooks on them. You just rig them. These things go freaking insane, in my opinion. But pretty good stuff. Let's see what else we got. Okay, these are some Kitex, and honestly, I think these are for saltwater, but these things are legit great trailers. I already used one called like 2 bass. We didn't fish there. We only fished there for like 30 minutes, but 2 bass for 30 minutes ain't that bad, especially the conditions I was in. It looks like that. Good trailer, even for a Ned rig. And here's more grubs, dude. And I also might be using these. These are extremely similar to these. Like, look at the similarity. Now, what would you guys say I throw? Like, look at the presentation on that, and then look at the presentation on this. And I actually got the jig heads for both of these, so. Booyah. Alright, so let's see. Ooh. These are pretty good. These are pretty good baits. But, looking fresh, dude. Lunker, City, more shad bait. Let's see what else we got in here. Okay, we're gonna save the best for last. We'll go with these. I don't know why I didn't pull these out earlier. These are some yum baits, you know, some yum, red flake, Texas Rigget. Do whatever you want with these. Really just some regular Senkos. Alright, these things are freaking, they look like the juice. I gotta Texas rig these things. Look at these freaking worms. Don't you just like, bro, like, comparison. What would you throw? These bad boys? Or these? Look how dusty, I mean, they're not dusty. These will catch fish too, but these look like the juice, dude. Shout out to Mystery Tackle Box, once again. Got that in the Mystery Tackle Box video, go check that out. And best for last, you already know I had to cop the Guggen baits, bro. These are some, what are these called? The Slim Shake Worm. I'm actually gonna, got the shirt of the month and it shipped with a Guggen bait. So I think I'm getting the Mondo worm next. And I'm actually gonna be reviewing that. I just spoiled it for you guys. I didn't even mean to. But look out for that video. It's be coming up after I go trout fishing. So I might do a story time about anything cool happens trout fishing. I'm definitely gonna be making some pictures. I think you could post pictures on YouTube, so I could probably post a picture of a trout or any fish. I should start doing that more often, you know what I'm saying? But the Guggen baits, and that's everything. You know, I actually have some clippers or something back over there, but that's everything. That's all my fishing tackle. 18 minutes long, about to be 20 minutes. That's all. Actually, oh yeah, I put some stuff back in here. But that is all my fishing tackle. Hope you guys enjoyed that video. Please make sure to leave a thumbs up on it. Leave a like down below, subscribe, and leave a comment. I like to read your guys' comments and see the feedback. And if anybody really wants to try to fish with me, dude, I'm in the Lake Norman area, so hook me up. We can go fishing. But yeah, that's gonna be it. make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace out. Oh, bad intro.